Hello there, my name is Becca Larson Isaak. I was born and raised here in Thief River Falls. I graduated from Lincoln High School, and after high school I actually went into nursing, and I love my job. I worked on mental health for several years, but in the back of my mind I always knew I wanted to open a boutique. Fashion is always something I have loved, and when I was little, my sister and I would always play Barbies, and we would dress them, and we had hundreds and hundreds of clothes and Barbies. You can even ask my parents, but it's something that we would do together, and we would spend hours and hours doing it. Another thing growing up is I loved looking at my family's old photos, and I always admired how people back in the day used to dress, and women always looked so sharp, including my grandmother. And that's part of the reason why I opened the store as well. I named my boutique Total Betty, which Betty is my grandmother, and I have old black and white photos of her throughout my store. It's ones that I've always loved and admired. They're some of my favorites. But when I was in nursing, I knew in the back of my head that I wanted to open a boutique. I wanted to do something for this community and open a women's boutique. So I went back to school and got a marketing degree, and then ended up getting Total Betty here. So family has always been very important to me. It's something that growing up, I was taught your family is your team, they're your rock. So it's fun to incorporate family into my business as much as I can. I have it named after my grandmother, and for example, just a couple weeks ago, me and my dad had a car show. I just like to incorporate family as much as I can into my store. This has been a dream, and I've always thought it would be so neat to have your own store, and you hand select everything, and people come in and you get to know them. I mean, they're not only customers, they leave friends, and it's just been wonderful and challenging at the same time, but the store means so much to me. I'm not gonna lie, COVID was tough. I had to close my doors for, I think it was like 3 months. It was a very difficult year, and I think still haven't fully recovered. People are kind of just starting to get back into the hustle and bustle of things, and the store is kind of starting to pick up, and people are wanting to shop, and people are finally wanting to do things and dress nice and get nice clothes. But COVID was definitely hard because, you don't have the traffic coming in, and you don't have the revenue coming in, and you can't plan events, and you can't see your customers, and it was a very lonely time. I took every day, and I just did the best I could, and I tried to keep my customers entertained. I like to. That's one thing with opening a store, I feel like, or having a brick and mortar. I feel like one of the things you need to do is keep your customers coming back. So when COVID happened and I had to close my doors, I would try to do sales as much as I could. I offered curbside pickup and shipping, of course. And with social media, it was important to stay active on there and show customers, new merchandise that was coming in. And even though I'm closed, there's still a lot going on in this little shop. So it was just to, be consistent with everything when COVID happened. I do have an online shop as well. And a lot of people don't know this, but what is in my store is actually what is also on my website. So if you want to check out the website and just see what I have, know that will also be in the shop. So it takes a lot to keep it updated. I'm constantly adding new merchandise and updating the website and adding new pictures. So I just think with this day and age, it's very important to have a website and to be in contact with customers that don't live here in Thief River. I guess I just want to thank everyone, and I want to thank this community for being so wonderful.